Hey, hello everybody, we're going here for another Master of Orion 2 run. And somehow I got back into that old save game that I received from Darza back in the day. It's the 16 turn map. And yeah, you've seen it before. I recorded this in 2020, that's 5 years ago approximately. And also in 2015, which is 10 years ago approximately. We're here at Draconis, we have a special race. A feudal race with production bonuses, telepathic, transdimensional. And we're going to conquer the galaxy. Let's turn. We're not landing our colony ship. Colony ship is going back home. The scout at Zebat is going to the Red Star. What's our volume doing? We're playing without music. We're building a Tachi. Everybody is on production. There's nobody on farming. So we are experiencing a starvation of 262k per turn. That's weird. Colony ship. No, we're not landing the colony ship. We find 100 BC pirate cache. And we have starvation, of course. We're gonna scrap that colony ship for money. Everything so we can get our first cruiser as soon as possible. Here we see a Burati, scout and colony ship. Settling that orange star. We have to redesign our ship. Clear, no computer, cruiser. This looks nice. And we're gonna do interceptors. That's the whole point of this game, that we got this from ancient artifacts, the interceptor. Also the deuterium fuel cells we got from that same artifacts find. That gives us great abilities to steamroll this map. We have starvation. It's turn 3 and we are able to buy that ship right there. Now that ship, newly built ship, plus the scout, they go to Meklon to attack. In the meantime, we keep building that second cruiser, still starving out our population. Suji is an empty system. We meet the Darlock. They're over here in that left corner. That scout is also joining the fight at Meklon. It's turn 5. We're gonna attack the homeworld. Remember, we're playing this in the 140 patch, not the 150 patch, so the starbase looks different. It has only 3 nuclear missiles instead of 2 slots of 2. And our interceptors are awesome in this game version. If we have no more lasers to fire and you move back, you immediately lose your turn on the ship, which is what not happens in 150, but it does happen in 140 and prior versions. We are going to move around these frigates. 72 and 65, those are good numbers. Damage on the starbase. And starbase is done. That's a 0 missile shot coming at us. This scout retreats. This scout also retreats. Mind control. We meet the Martian. Now, there was one scout of the enemy left, so we're gonna design a dagger with missiles. like so. And yep, and then refit one of the scouts to be able to handle that enemy scout. And the other two ships, the cruiser and the scout, go to Esper, the Klakon world. We can select combat at Meklon. There's our one bug that is annoying here. The scout now gets a beam attack of plus 35 because it's getting a plus 10 beam attack bonus from being at an empty no starbase colony, which is a bug. And that bug is fixed in 150. Bombard. Esper, mind control. Esper has 3 natives, which gives us huge food. This goes to trade goods. We continue on to Koldan. There's no more scout of the enemy there, so we're gonna refit this ship at Meklon into another ship, which will be a bomber to bomb the planet. And we can fit 6 bombs. Let's call it patrol. So you refit this ship into the patrol. That is a cost of 5. And then I want another patrol, which is 1 bomb less. For that extra 1 combat speed, let's call this patrol 2. And we build that too. It only costs us 21. And this ship is 4 turns away, or 156. That's too expensive still. We're gonna move on to Koldan and attack. Ooh, we had a hit. One damage. I'm gonna move around these scouts again. 62 and 56. It's less than before, but the Klakon they cannot repair like the Meklar could. So in the end it's kind of similar, I would say. Done. And this is a 3-shot. And there goes the starbase. And we were out of shots. Can relaunch 2 remaining interceptor slots. And we can mind control this world. Meklon we can now bombard. No effect. At least not an effect on that population unit. Here we're gonna do a marine barracks. And then this fleet moves on to Null. And here we have our bomber, the patrol. Patrol 2 is 2 more turns to build. This ship is 94 BC away, the 2nd cruiser. Next turn we have to buy that ship because we need it at turn 10. And we press on. We can do more bombing. Still not an effect on that unit. This is turn 9. Next turn we have the patrol 2. And also we want this cruiser, which is, we're 25 BC short, so we're gonna scrap the marine base. Yes. And then we're gonna build it back, or we try to build it back. And then we buy this, and also we want no more starvation here, so plus 82 now here. We have 5 population left out of our starting 8. We now have 2 frigates here, so we can bomb with 3 bombs. And we get that population, so that planet is gone. We have to attack at null. This starbase is also still the default starbase. 336 lasers and 3 nukes. When there's a starbase here, the scout does not get this 10 attack bonus. It's just 25, as it should be. 67 and 59, that's okay. That's good. We have to be careful here with our cruiser. There it goes, starbase is down. Let's retreat this one. That second volley is 0 missiles. Ooh, they both retreated. They both retreated. A fighter pilot. That's interesting. At turn 10, that's something new. I haven't seen that before. Okay, at this place we have now this scout, which we're gonna refit into the dagger. And then we're gonna build another dagger. In the meantime, this cruiser presses onto Mirak, that's the Mercian colony. Here we have the new cruiser. And the question is, do we want to put this guy on there for 30? We only have 26. This choice is actually new, so that's great that we get this recording. In the meantime, I already know this Patrol 2, which has the 16 combat speed. The other one has only 15. I did that on purpose to create this. We'll move to Ursa, which costs us 4 turns. And I think it's fun to try and buy that leader, but for that we need to scrap this starbase. That's 200 BC, but now we're minus income because we are losing the command. Anyway, we can buy this guy now and put him on that cruiser before he leaves for the Burati worlds. And here he is. There you go. We have an actual leader in the game. That's funny. This patrol stays here to do... No, this patrol on Macklon is going to be refitted into a dagger. We have no more use for bombs at this point. And what we also need is another frigate, which has basically nothing. An empty ship with nothing. Let's call it Void. I think I named it like that before. And then a marine barracks. If we still have the time. Okay. I think we're good. Select combat at null. We have our new missile ship, so we are attacking. Oh. There we go. We can bomb, but it doesn't work with just 2 nukes. So this guy also goes to Sla. Here we have also a dagger. And that's also 2 turns. So both ships will arrive at the same time at Mirak. Here we are 1 turn away from Oba. It's turn 11. So can we buy this marine barracks? Or we can buy this dagger. No, that's expensive. We're gonna buy this marine barracks. We need it to be able to transport. In the meantime, Draconis is quietly building a freighter fleet. And that's something new. The next, or the previous playthroughs, the first playthrough I was in trouble with my population. The population was actually too low. I fixed that in the previous playthrough from 2020. But then I had a cache issue much sooner than here. And I also used the wait button in combat, which Darza didn't really like. And he was my mentor for this game. And he actually made this save game for me as well. So here we go. We are at Oba. We're going to attack, mind control, and Mirak. Same thing. So we've pissed off 2 more races. Here it's 1.4, so there's not much we can do. Same here, 1.4, not much to do. So trade goods for both of them. Here we are done with the marine barracks, so there will be a transport and a freighter fleet and a starbase. 2 turns for that transport, which is fine. We are at turn 12. This is a 2-turn flight from Nol to Koldan. This guy goes to Ursa. This guy goes to Sla. Meklon is doing what? You're building a dagger. Let me see, what was this again? This is 11 parsecs. So that's 3 turns. So we need that guy next turn for it to have an effect. 33, let's buy it. Transport is fine. Dagger at 4, we could buy it, but it's kind of expensive. So probably not. That freighter is 46. Could buy the freighter. That would be fun. Oh, we actually can advance that freighter a little bit. Let's do it like this. So we have 3 on 3 farmers, 3 workers. Let's turn. Sisla, there's the home world, but we're here only with the cruiser. We don't have a support ship, so we're going to attack the unprotected world. Fire our interceptors at the scout. Get 1 and mind control. This is the same story, 1.5, so there's not much we can do here for this game. In the meantime, our 2 daggers can move to Sla. Let's think, it's 2 turns to move from Sla to Firas, and next turn, so turn 1, 2 and 3, so we need to move this guy to Firas now. I think this was 2 turns from Nol, which means we have to have some ship there. Next turn, let's do a void. That will be 1 turn, yeah, indeed. So we're gonna have 2 voids, 2 empty ships. And a transport, all on turn 14. And a freighter fleet, yes. Very nice, and the rest is on trade goods. Okay, turn. Ursa. This starbase is also default. We have the leader here. Let's see if that matters. We have a slightly higher attack and defense on the interceptors. So let's see if that works out. That looked really nice, 78 and 63, so I think that worked out. Can also do some raiding, but nothing happened. Yep, got him. Sisla, we now have support ships, so attack. This starbase is also default. 56 and 57. Oh, that was an explosion. But there was plenty of firepower here, so mind control. Null, we are attacking, but we cannot do anything. We arrive at Ursa system. We had some starvations. You can see this darkened food now. We have a freighter this turn, so that's nice for our optimizations. We are at Ursa. We want to build a void and a marine barracks. This ship needs to be finished in one turn. Here we are also importing one food. We need to build a void as well and a marine barracks. These guys go to Kakari. Here is a void that needs to explore this yellow star, because in this game we want to have all stars explored. That's a void. He can go there in 2 turns. This was a dagger. This guy goes there. So we need to have to explore this red star and that red star. We need to have those frigates the next turn. Not the one on null, because this transport is 2 turns away. But these guys we need to buy, and I hope that works out. That's very tricky. Still a little bit of a money problem here, but maybe if we put this guy on trade goods after all, we should be fine. Yeah, minus 24. That works out exactly as we want. This guy stays on marine barracks because producing is better than making trade goods if we can. So that's what we're doing. We've minus 1 freighter, so somebody is not getting something, and that is here. So yeah, we can afford to do this. In fact, that's even better. So I'm optimizing kind of everything here in this game. We're at 60 population. How about this big world of the Sakra? They are 11 plus 20, 30 of 230. So we're not going to make it to 12 for that colony. So we have covered everything. This one, that one, this one for the next turn. We're moving here and there and there. So let's turn. Space Dragon at Wu. Kakari. Again, this is an unprotected colony, so the scout gets plus 10 attack bonus, plus 35. He will run. And we mind control natives. This is 1.5, again, nothing to do here. Trade goods. This guy is a void who moves there. This guy is a void who moves there in 1 turn. These two press onto Nazin. Null will have to complete a ship the next turn, and that is happening. These guys will not complete the marine barracks, so they go to trade goods. Same goes for the Ursa homeworld. And I think Draconis also will not make it. Of course, we're trying to mitigate that minus 16 income. The negative income is now minus 16. Still too much. Still too much. Can we set the tax? We can. So 2 minus 2. That's exactly 0. What else? That freighter fleet, we won't get that in time, actually. It's 2 turns away. And that's, of course, I wanted to have 2 freighters, but we did that leader, Gizmo. So that's why. Oh, not a starbase, but trade goods. Thank you. Can we do 20%? Yeah, 10. Yes, we can. Not 0. 10% it is. So this game we built 1 freighter and we had 1 leader. Seer it is, not Gizmo, the fighter pilot. Yeah, this is a much better game than the one from 2020, and of course even much better than the one from 2015. The last turn, hopefully all is going well. The Guardian here on the south. Firas, that is always the most exciting battle because the Martian, they have such a heavy bonus to ship attack. If you look at their starbase, they have plus 90. Otherwise it's a standard starbase, but it has a very high beam attack. Still, we need those additional rockets to be sure that we can win this. No weight. Choosing any weight. Done. That's big damage. Oh, that was nice. That was really nice. We cannot shoot this last missile because that slot is destroyed. So we can just move back. The same here. We're being chased by a nuke, so we're going to retreat. And this guy goes all the way there. And done. There's plenty of only 4 structure left. Yeah, that's gonna work out. Nice mind control. Here we are at null with a transport, and the transports can only invade if there's an actual attack ship there. We have this little void invade. Nobody here to defend. We arrive at Nazin for another combat. Here we have, of course, the support of our leader Seer for better interceptors. Fire everything at the starbase of the Darlock, and it's a standard starbase. $79 and 66. That's much better than the default without a leader. Can do some raiding. Ooh, we destroyed lasers. Let's see. 0020. Oh, that's... Well, just move out of range a bit. You move back. And done. Then our scout, or the bomber, the patrol. And then our cruiser is being hunted by 3+3 missiles. That's kind of tricky. We might want to retreat. 24, hit by 24. I think I'm gonna retreat. That volley is 0, but still. And we're fine. Mind control. We have Tsuke as well. And Sal here. And that's the game. 80 population, 16 turns, 1377, 1 leader and a freighter fleet. I think this is kind of the max. I could do 2 freighter fleets or 1 freighter fleet as we did here, plus 1 leader. I think I cannot do more or better with this save game than what I've shown here. I hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next video. Maybe in 5 years again, this playthrough, who knows. And happy mooing. Bye bye now.